Hey guys, Ryan Osborne back with Mark Kabuke, practicing naturopath at St. John's. So this is video number 2, and specifically we're talking about repair and recovery. So I guess with that in mind, what are some key points with that, and how do you kind of address that, I guess, on a day-to-day basis with people in terms of kind of, again, sabotaging vitality and energy?
Well, look, there's two sides of repair. Inflammation is a necessary process in our body. We need it.
Yeah.
It compartmentalizes injuries. It sends parts of the immune system there that promote healing and recovery.
Yep.
But when inflammation becomes chronic, that's when we need to kind of put some focus on things. So I think far too often we see people come through the doors at my office that are burning the candle at both ends. Yep. They're exercising, they're running, they're lifting weights, they're doing programs that are great programs in essence. But what they haven't factored in is the fact that these people are chronically inflamed.
Okay. Yep.
And I think we need to take a step back for a few minutes to learn about the importance of, I think slowing down is just as important as running fast.
Yeah.
And I think for 95% of people that I see, especially the middle-aged women, they are getting up at 5 in the morning and doing cardio. And they're going to work all day, and they're trying to feed their families, and they're trying to get away at 4:30 to go to the gym for 20 minutes to do a workout program. Or they're coming home at night, 7 o'clock, and they're throwing out an exercise tape in their DVD player, and they're going at it. When is the time to rest and recover? We have to learn that weight loss and vitality is a waltz. Hormones are supposed to waltz inside of our body. They're not supposed to tango. Okay. And when they tango, we get problems. And that's where I think the takeaway is here, is that sometimes we need to slow down. Okay. There's no one getting any less stressed in our society. There's no one getting any less inflamed with the food choices that we make right now. Nobody's doing that. So at some point in the game, we have to kind of factor in that we're getting in these issues because of the fact that we're going too fast.
Okay. And that's great points there, because active rest, whether that's just, completely detracting yourself, depending on obviously the frequency and intensity of, say, your program that you're doing. But again, depending on your work demands, life demands, and all that stuff. But it really is that kind of, level that you should be considering both your actual working out or energy, and then recovery needs to be placed at that same importance. Because some people it's just like, I got to go. I've got this to get, or I've got a deadline, or this is my goal. And they don't, like you said, see that so-called negative effect.
Yeah, Ryan, it's amazing to see how many people I see that are in that same situation. And I'll ask them to do 2 days of resistance training, 1 day of cardiovascular training, and the other 3 days they do nothing. So I'm asking you to stay in bed until 6:30 when you're usually up at 5. And what happens after 4 or 5 weeks? Their weight starts to go down. Their body starts to come back into balance. This thing turns back on, because they're slowing down. The body's no longer on red line. And that's what happens with people. It's just we're so caught up in the results now phase that we fail to look at what lets us get there.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's recovery.
From this, well, it is, and I know, like, from sleep, and obviously now so much research is on not just kind of, in terms of energy and basic kind of components, but we know that deep sleep, obviously certain hormones are only regulated and only released through deep sleep, right? So you subtract, subtract just the everyday stresses, and then of course as you age, certain hormones are obviously lesser now than they were before, so sleep is truly your best means of recovery. But then, like you said, you could just be taking completely the day off and doing whatever so that you can put that emphasis and effort into each day you work out. So I guess is there a common, supplement, or what are some 1 or 2 kind of key suggestions to kind of aid in towards recovery and rest? Or is it mainly...
No, so I mean...
How do you manage?
Yeah, there's a couple different ones. So I have a product line from Metagenics, which is available through healthcare providers only. And the product is called Inflamex. Okay. And what Inflamex is a combination of pea and rice protein in a manageable content. So it's only 12 grams of protein. So I say only because that's not a very lot. When you talk about a chicken breast, it's 30, 35, right? But the proteins are already digested and assimilated. Meaning they're already in their amino acid form. So when you eat them, the body's tongue starts to digest them instantly. So they're giving you back those nutrients that your body's searching for.
Absolutely.
But they've went another step and they've added a complete vitamin and mineral profile to that product. So you're getting like your multivitamin, you're getting your nutrient quantities coming in from that product. And then they've added the anti-inflammatory agents. So we're talking about turmeric and ginger, and we're talking about a little bit of MCT oil. We're talking about all these different types of things that are in this product in combinations that are therapeutically beneficial. So for example, what I mean by therapeutically beneficial, I can look at giving someone turmeric in a capsule that might be 30 milligrams of a capsule. but Inflamex has it 45 times concentrated.
Oh, wow.
So even though it's still the same 30 milligrams, the active bioflavonoid components are about 45 times more effective than what you're getting from turmeric spice.
And so
it's insane.
Is you just take like a scoop? Like how does
I use it.
Like
I have it always in my car.
I've seen you know.
So exactly.
I've seen you on your videos
we got Inflamex in a cup. We mix it with a bit of water. I have it in an orange flavor, chocolate flavor, mango flavor.
Early in the morning, post is a specific time of day.
For me, I'm post workout.
Yep.
I take it post workout. I play squash 3 days a week, and I play hockey once. So quite I guess metabolically active.
Yes.
I don't do a lot of resistance training because I hate it. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
You should do it, but I hate it. But at the end of the day, I find Inflamex is great to kind of just let those stressors come down in the run of the day and let the body start that healing process naturally. So it's a good one. I like that one.
Perfect. Some great points there. Obviously, some real world suggestions in terms of what you can actually utilize. And again, obviously, thank Mark for that. And we've got another topic that we're going to touch on, which is going to be sleep related issues and stress. So you want to stay tuned for that. Thanks again, Mark.
Thank you.
And we'll talk soon.
Thanks.